Most people who cheat have similar commonalities amongst each other. So the first commonality is that they avoid feeling. They don't want to feel their body, the sensations that they feel when they feel the discomfort, when there's emotions happening. They don't want to feel that. So they escape or numb those feelings and sensations in their body. The second commonality is that they avoid their emotions and the emotions of others. They cannot feel their emotions. They don't know what they feel emotionally. They don't know how to share their emotions, and they definitely cannot sit with the emotions of other people because of shame. Now, when I say shame, what I mean is they feel like something is actually wrong with them. And so when somebody else shares their emotions, they don't know how to deal with that because, well, to them, there's something wrong if you have to share emotions or have any sort of issue with me. And when I say something wrong, I don't mean, oh, there's something wrong in the relationship that we need to fix. I'm talking about they actually feel like something is inherently wrong with them. There's huge emotional deficiencies often linked to people who cheat, meaning they don't have the emotional intelligence. They did not get the emotional growth over their life to be able to know what is even going on inside of them. The next commonality is a lack of self-awareness. So because they don't know how they feel in their body and because they don't know how to share emotions or know their own emotions, they don't have good self-awareness because they don't know how to self-reflect. Self-reflection is a gift given to us from our parents, where our parents attune to us, they stop for us, they allow us to share our emotions, no matter how big or small they are or how they're revealed. But when we did not get the experience of our parents moving in and attuning to us, then we ourselves turn away from being able to self-reflect and have self-awareness because we have to numb and escape ourselves. This is very common amongst people who cheat because not knowing yourself was the common experience as a child. It wasn't okay to be able to sit in your humanity of having feelings and emotions and needs and all of that. Then the next thing that's very common amongst those that cheat is the inability to face reality. And the reason for that is because when we are kids and our parents are disapproving of us and they don't give us a proper narrative, like, you're not bad, it's just that mommy was angry and what mommy did was bad. It's not that mommy's bad either. It's just that I didn't have control of my emotions and that's not your fault. When kids do not get the proper narrative, then the only narrative that they have is that I am all bad. So if I am all bad, then I cannot face the reality that actually what my parent did was bad. It wasn't good. It was harmful. But kids don't have that capacity. They only have the capacity to look at themselves and think that something's wrong with them because their needs are not getting met as a child. So then as an adult, we take this same internal narrative about ourselves. I am bad. And because I am bad, even though that's not the reality, you might do bad things. You might say mean things. So that doesn't mean you are inherently bad, but they don't know that that's the reality. They think the reality is that I am completely bad. Like there's nothing good in me. And I must escape any reality that pokes at any sort of negative reality about myself because I can't face it. I don't have the capacity to face that. So when there's disruption in my romantic relationship as an adult, I have to escape this because it's going to ultimately point to that I'm bad on the inside. I'm completely and utterly bad. Now, of course, the person who's doing the cheating doesn't know this, so they go outside of their relationship to prove to themselves that maybe they are not bad, and they can do this safely in fantasy. So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to get this need met, which is false because it's not real. The person on the other end doesn't know them, doesn't know the ins and out, hasn't sat with them, you know what I mean? Like they only are seeing the good that they're choosing to reveal. That's why affairs are literally about limerence, because you're not seeing all the negative realities of the person on the other end. And of course, the betrayed partner is like, freaking heck, like there's all these negative realities that I've been in touch with and I still love them. And yet that's very difficult for the betrayer. They can't even receive the love because the reality for them that is false is that they are all bad. So no one will actually love them anyways. The way that we heal is to start breaking down the subconscious and somatic automatic responses and beliefs that we have about ourselves as the betrayer and recognize who is actually responsible for our identity beliefs. And that goes back to our caregivers. But many betrayers find that very difficult to face because they have this subconscious loyalty to a parent. And because that subconscious loyalty is at play, then it keeps the betrayer stuck, reliving that they are the one that's bad. And eventually they have to numb and escape that so they can't face reality. If this makes sense to you and you want to heal with me, go to the link in my bio, book today. And I have the Betrayed Men's group coming up next Monday. So sign up today. There's still some slots available. If you want to join that, this is going to be amazing. We're going to be having teaching. We're going to process. You're going to experience something that you never have before, and you can get some real healing in one session if you join. So go in there, book that. Let's get started on your healing journey.